When the sun rises over Brazil, it's first seen in the far northeast. It rises over Pernambuco state and its capital, Recife. Brazil's fifth largest city, it's best known for a history of conflict now long in the past. Today, Pernambucanos are known for their love of poetry and their football clubs. Local poet and artist Davi Teixeira follows the state's most popular team, Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz has always been this people's biggest pride. That's why it's respected on every possible occasion. The headlines are worldwide. I see them all the time. I even cry with emotion. My Santa is immortal, a very brave team, never stopping trying, showing to all the people they have the poisonous blood, the most dangerous blood of the true serpent.
Santa Cruz was founded in February 1914. That was a mere quarter of a century after the abolition of slavery in Brazil, and a time when society was far from integrated. The club's founding fathers established the institution on principles that went well beyond sport.
Santa Cruz foi o primeiro clube no estado de Pernambuco.
Santa Cruz was the first club in the state of Pernambuco and one of the first clubs in the whole of Brazil to accept right from its foundation that black or mixed-race athletes could participate in the adventure of playing football in this state and in Brazil. I've no doubt that this historical aspect, this historical circumstance, these historical ideals that were followed by the youngsters that founded this club have been the most decisive and strongest reason that this club has one of the most passionate fan bases in Brazil.
Recife has three big clubs, with Sport and Náutico also boasting huge followings. However, whilst those two have done relatively well, both promoted to the national top flight last year, Santa Cruz fans have had their faith sorely tested. In 2009, they went all the way down to the fourth tier, the lowest rung of professional football in Brazil.
We come to every game. It doesn't matter if it's Serie A, B, C or D. The passion for Santa Cruz does not depend on which division we play in. The passion is for the club, the fans and the spectacle.
I don't know another crowd with faith and lots of passion. They always trust Santa and support with their heart, with lots of calm, playing with great quality, so the mission was done.
Estádio do Arruda, built in 1972 for Brazil's Independence Cup, has seen its share of drama. It once held 90,000 for an international in 1994. Safety considerations have reduced capacity by a third, but Santa Cruz fans still turned up in droves as they won promotion from the bottom division last year.
I think everything we achieved in 2011 was very positive. It's logical that when the years pass, you grow in terms of responsibility and also in terms of demands and pressure. The demands are greater, so to stay in control you must have lots of tranquility, lots of patience and calm.
Santa Cruz produced World Cup winners like Ricardo Rocha and Rivaldo, but such history was unable to halt their slide. However, since the arrival of coach Zé Teodoro, things have changed for the better. Last year they celebrated their 25th state championship, their first in 6 years, beating all their local rivals before their successful promotion campaign at national level. This season's state title looks beyond their grasp, but 2012 will be defined by how they perform in the second half of the year in the national championship.
I am optimistic with the project and the planning. We began working from scratch, and now we have a base. There's no doubt that the work is being carried out very well. We're forming an identity and building as precisely as we can to create continuity and fight for our main goal. That is to gain promotion to Serie B, the second division of the Brazilian Championship.
Recife's carnival is now over, so it's back to the rebuilding of a much-loved club. Pernambuco's poets will soon be penning a few more victory odes.
The champion fighters. In the minds of their fans, this title will never be erased. The prize is well deserved by our much-loved team with its red gladiator heroes. Red, black and white are the colours of joy. Celebrations on every corner. Recife is one huge party.
we meet a coach who's travelled to some of football's remotest outposts. And we sit down for a chat with the star of the Barcelona defence. See you again then on FIFA Football Mundial.